everyone, and welcome to my September favourites. September has come to an end and I'm gutted about that because September was my holiday month. I came back from holiday 2 days ago and I literally want to cry every time I think about it because I had the nicest time ever. It was so relaxing, and I think I didn't know how much I needed some time out until I actually went, if that makes sense. I've just been really busy and had a million things going on that I kind of just get used to it, and I don't ever take time to just kind of zone out and not worry about anything. And it wasn't until I was actually doing that I realised I really did need it. So I had an amazing time. I went to Malta, loved it, will definitely go again. It was really great, and I am here today to talk you through my favourites. So I've got some kind of beauty favourites, some kind of holiday favourites, a couple of disappointing products as well, and a random kind of fashion favourite and that type of thing at the end of the video. So let's get to it. First thing I'm going to talk about is makeup, and the first item that I have been loving this month is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And there's a funny little story behind this because what actually happened was I was watching something on This Morning, I think, and the makeup artist that they had on it was using Hoola, and I remembered really liking it years ago, but I haven't had it for a really long time, and I kind of thought, oh, I'm going to go and get that because I remember really liking it when I first tried it. Then later on that day, the post arrived, and Benefit had very kindly sent me a sample of their new box blush, which is Majorette, which is really lovely. I haven't kind of tested that enough because I got it just before I went away and I didn't want to take it with me because it's quite bulky. But Hoola came with that, and it's just a kind of gorgeous matte bronzer. It's kind of very difficult to rave about bronzers, I think. They kind of tend to just look really flat in the pan, but a really nice darker bronzer if you are someone that's a little bit darker skinned and you like something quite warm toned but not orange. This is a really good one, and it's a really lovely kind of natural tone as well. Then I've got two Clarins products. I've actually got quite a few Clarins products in this video because I've been using them all month, and I took both of these with me on holiday and I loved them both. The first one is the Clarins Instant Concealer, and I'm wearing this under my eyes today, and it's one of the best concealers I've ever tried. It's really it gives great coverage, it's quite liquid so it's easy to work with, and you can just dab a small amount under your eye and it covers up everything. I've got it in the shade number 3, and it's got a little bit of a peachiness to it, so it helps kind of counteract any darkness. Great concealer. We definitely recommend this. And then I've also got the Clarins Instant Light Brush On Perfector, and this is basically Clarins' version of the Touche Eclat. And normally my issue with these types of things is that whenever you click here to kind of make the product come out, they don't come out. This always does the perfect amount, and I always kind of do a little bit under my brow bone, Cupid's bow, and kind of sometimes in a C motion at the tops of my cheekbones, and it really kind of lightens up your face and makes you look really alive and glowy. And then the lip product that I've been reaching for the most this month has been this, and it's the L'Oreal Colour Riche lipstick in Pink Passion, and it's just this kind of peachy pink colour. It's a really flattering shade. I'll swatch it here for you. It's just a very kind of bright, happy, but really kind of face brightening at the same time shade of pink. And I did post a photo on Instagram where I was wearing kind of a slightly 60s inspired makeup with liner and that kind of thing. I have been using a lot of liquid liner this past month as well, and I used this on my lips, and it was a really kind of peachy 60s look. It was really great, and a couple of people asked if I could do a tutorial on it, so let me know if you'd like to see that. But really nice lipstick. I love the L'Oreal lipsticks in general. I think they're really nice quality. And then that is that for makeup. Then in terms of face skincare, the Earle Soothing Eye Lotion. When I first got this, I thought it was really weird because if you can hear, it's really liquid. It's just like water, and basically what I do if I'm looking really tired is I'll tear a cotton pad into 2, saturate both ends, and just kind of stick it under my eye area and lie like that for a little while, looking like a complete crazy person. And it really helps to kind of reduce puffiness and tighten the area, and just makes everything look really lovely and kind of settled again. So I definitely recommend this if you're someone that has kind of early mornings and needs a bit of a wake up. This is really good. And then to prevent my skin from getting even worse, and to be fair, I have got more dark patches in my skin. It's got nothing to do with what I use because I was so religious about sunscreen. It's just the hormonal thing, and I'm going to do something drastic about it soon because I'm getting really fed up of it. I don't know how much you can tell now because I've got makeup on, but without makeup it's not a pretty sight. And this is the Clinique Even Better Dark Spot Defense SPF 45. Every single morning, wherever I was going when I was on holiday, I was putting this on and then reapplying sunscreen during the day if I was out in the sun and that kind of thing. But really lovely. It's got a really kind of runny texture, quite liquid, sinks in instantly, great base for makeup and protects your skin beautifully. And Clinique's one of those brands that I don't think I've tried anything from them that I haven't liked. I love pretty much everything they do. And then I've got two products here from Clarins that I've been using kind of since the beginning of the month, maybe kind of even earlier, but I just was trying to test them properly. And the first one is the Daily Energizer Wake Up Booster and the Daily Energizing Cream, and these are kind of for their younger line. I know Clarins has kind of got a reputation for being a line for the kind of more mature woman in terms of skincare, but this is the line they do for kind of healthy, glowing skin. The Energizing Wake Up Booster is really good. You kind of pop it on a cotton pad and it really perks your skin up. The moisturizer's got a really lovely kind of luxurious texture to it, but it's still light enough if you've got oily skin. So I've been using those a lot this month and I've been really pleased with how my skin's been looking. And then in terms of body care, first thing is the Aromatherapy Associates Revived Body Gel. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but kind of before I went away I was using this every single day to make my skin feel really smooth and kind of firm things up, and it really does work. It's lovely and it's got that gorgeous Aromatherapy Associates smell that I love. And then two kind of sun care holiday products. First one is a sunscreen, and this is the sunscreen I've used on my body all holiday, and it was the Australian Gold Lotion Sunscreen Moisture Max SPF 30. It smells gorgeous. It smells like oranges. Well, I think it smells like orange bubblegum actually. My boyfriend said he thought it just smelled like oranges, but it's got a really lovely texture. It's light, it's not hard to rub in, it's water resistant, and it's just a great kind of dependable sunscreen. And then the After Sun that I took on holiday with me is the Clinique After Sun Rescue Balm with Aloe, and I've kind of pretty much nearly finished this. This was so good. Again, it smells gorgeous. It's got a kind of really nice light scent to it, and it's just really good at kind of soothing your skin down, really moisturising everything. And I did get a really dark tan. I don't know how well you can see because I know the light can kind of wash you out a little bit, but like if you look at my hands, I did get a really nice tan, and my stomach tans more than anywhere else. My stomach is literally like nearly black. It's so dark, but I really enjoyed this, and tanning was one of my favourite things on holiday. Then I have got a fragrance, and I've only had this for a couple of days, so it's a little bit cheating, but with fragrance you can automatically tell. It's not like you need to test it or anything. And this is the Zara Oriental fragrance. I bought this while I was on holiday because I always liked buying a fragrance, and I kind of kept going into stores and testing things, and I just couldn't find one that I really liked. I've got my eye on one of the Jo Malone ones, the I really want the, what's it called, Earl Grey and, is it Earl Grey and Cucumber? I really want that one. So I kind of didn't want to just buy something for the sake of it, but I always like buying a fragrance on holiday because then the smell will remind me of that holiday. And this one by Zara is just gorgeous. It was really inexpensive. It's about €9, and it's really warm and vanilla-y, and we'll ignore my phone going off over there. It's really warm and vanilla-y and kind of sensual, and it smells like a much more expensive fragrance than it actually was. Let me see if there's any. No, they don't describe what notes it has, but really good. If you're in your local Zara, go ahead and sniff it because it is gorgeous. And then last but not least, in terms of products, two little disappointing things. First one was the fragrance I took away with me, and this is the Ghost Rollerball. Ghost Eclipse, sorry. I really didn't like this. It didn't last on me at all. It smells lovely, but it just didn't last at all. It was really kind of a nothing fragrance. I'm wondering if maybe if they put it in the rollable version, it's kind of the muted, watered down, but I don't know. And then this mascara, this is going to be controversial because I know a lot of people really love this, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I am wearing it on my lashes right now. It does look quite pretty, but it smudges really badly. I'm wearing it now because I'm trying to see if kind of maybe it was just the heat that was causing it to smudge, but it's just a kind of really smudgy mascara. I don't know, and I kind of feel like the packaging is too heavy. The wand comes off like that, which is annoying. It's kind of not stuck there properly, and then if you do kind of get it back on, I'll show you what the brush looks like. Well, I would if it's, ugh. Now I've got glue on my hands. Right, I won't show you what the brush looks like because that's quite gross. Let me see if I can, okay, yeah, I've got it out now. So it's just a kind of classic curved bristle brush, but it just doesn't really do anything for my lashes. And I was so excited to try it because everyone always goes on about how great it is, but I really didn't love it. And it's definitely not better than Sex either. And then last but not least, my kind of random favourites. So first thing is having a tan. I haven't had a natural tan for ages and I'd forgotten how lovely it is to feel tanned, and I love fake tan but it's still not the same as having a real tan, and I just feel so much better with having a tan, and it's just kind of making me feel a little bit more cheery and just like I look better, so that is a favourite. My holiday was obviously a favourite as well. Then in terms of movies and books and that kind of thing, I know I mentioned Girl Gone or Gone Girl, whatever it's called, last month. I did really love that. And I am currently reading Revenge Wears Prada, which I'm really enjoying. But in terms of movies, I watched The Fault in Our Stars. I know I'm a little bit late. Haven't read the book, but I've watched the movie and oh my god, it was so good. Like the acting in it is really, really good for that type of film as well, and I just really, really enjoyed it. So if you haven't seen it or you've been putting it off, go and watch it, you will love it. And then in terms of my kind of favourite accessory, which I just wanted to quickly mention for you, is my Rebecca Minkoff bag. Now this is the kind of rose gold bag. I did a review on this a while ago. I think it's called the Motto Rocker, and I did a full review of this on my channel a while ago. I will link that down below. It comes with a strap, and I took this on holiday with me, and it was my evening bag, and it was just perfect because it fit everything I needed to. I wore a lot of maxi dresses in the evening, so it looked really nice kind of on your shoulder, and then if we went somewhere smarter, I took off the straps, and then it was just a nice little clutch bag. Really, really enjoyed it. It's a great, great evening bag. I know some people think they're expensive for kind of what they are, but it's such nice quality, and the colour is really kind of holiday appropriate, and you can fit so much in. You know, I'd kind of have my phone, my boyfriend's phone, and he's got a massive, massive phone, and kind of bits and bobs of makeup and tissues and just, you know, your average things, and everything fits in here, and it was just great. I really, really enjoyed using this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's probably a little bit too long because it's the first video I filmed since I've got back, and I'm a little bit kind of not quite with it, but I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless. Let me know what your September favourites are, and if you've got any product recommendations and what you've been loving this month in terms of random things as well. So I will see you all in my next video, and I hope you all have a fantastic October. My birthday's at the end of October, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you all have a great month. Bye!